So I really like rabbit manure since you can just put it directly on your garden. But I don't have enough rabbits yet where I have the amount of manure that I want to put in my garden and on all my mounds. Sorry, I just got ran over by dogs. So I don't have enough of that yet. So I'm always looking for free ways to improve my soil, to feed the soil, to feed the organisms in the soil. And one really great way to do that is by using green manure. Green manure, what is that, you say? Well, it's all this green stuff all around us. Yeah, you know, when I moved here, I didn't think I was going to be doing a lot of mowing. And I don't have to, but I choose to mow just to get all the weed clippings to dump them in my garden. Yeah, I love mowing down weeds that, you know, some of them are good plants here. I'm not knocking all of them. But as you can see, I have lots of this wild carrot. And the rabbits can eat this as well, so I do feed this to the rabbits. But I also like to convert these weeds into soil building material to help my plants grow better. So I'm going to go ahead and mow a lot of this, and then I'm going to bag it up and we're going to put it in various places. Now the key is to not make a mound of the clippings too big, because I found out the hard way. Well, I didn't hurt anything, but one day I made kind of a sizable mound out of the stuff, and the next day I went over there and stuck my hand in it, and that thing was basically on fire. It gets really hot, so you only want a thin layer around your plants to make sure you don't nuke them. So I'm gonna get started on this, and here's my lawn mowing helper dog. Min loves to follow me when I'm mowing the lawn because all sorts of grasshoppers pop out and she jumps on them and eats them. It's one of her favorite things, isn't it, Min? Min, do you love grasshoppers? You love grasshoppers? Oh, they're goofballs. Alright, let's get to mowing. Alright, I'm unloading my bagger frequently because with all this kind of woody stuff I'm chopping down, it's clogging a lot, but I'm just going to dump it into this wheelbarrow. Now, I don't know if I made this clear before when I was rambling, but the nice thing about this is I don't have to compost it. I can just put it directly underneath my plants and yeah, not worry about it burning the plants with like you would if you were using chicken manure. So rabbit manure is really the only one that you can just kind of throw underneath your plants right away without composting it, but you can do that with this too, provided you don't make it too thick. Like I was saying, it heats up fast. So, well, as I've been mowing here, I have discovered a bunch of seedling persimmons. Here's another one. It's a little sassafras right here. So, that's exciting. Something must have eaten some persimmons and pooped out the seeds over here. Huh. There's another one right there. There's another one right there. There's another one right there. And there's another one right there. So, trying to decide. Oh, and another one right there. Trying to decide what I want to do with these. I might relocate them and grow these things out. I have no mature persimmons here on this property. So I would really like to fix that. So that's kind of a fun discovery. I'm going to have to avoid mowing these little guys over. So I remember mowing the lawn as a kid, and whenever my parents made me use the bagger, I was always like, no, not the bagger. I gotta carry this heavy grass across the yard and then bag it up. yeah, now I'm just crazy, I guess, because now I'm like, ooh, I get to mow the lawn. Ooh, I get to harvest all this green manure. Yeah. Starting to get a good amount now. All right, that's a nice load of green manure there. Right here in this mound, I had a lot of potatoes, and there's still some things in here like these beans, but yeah, I harvested the potatoes a while back, and it's just been sitting. So this side over here especially, it gets a lot of sun, and it does get pretty dried out. And it was mostly clay when I made this mound, so this soil could definitely use some help. So yeah, I'm going to spread all these grass clippings all over this mound, and it's going to add some fertility to this spot, and it's going to help me to be able to grow some cucumbers that I just planted in here. Figured I'd use this space somehow, so I got some cucumbers planted. Oh yeah, it looks like there's also a comfrey crown that I planted at the end there. So not quite sure long term what I'm going to do with this spot, but just throwing some annuals in here for now, and just gonna kick up the soil with some green manure.